She dances on the moon, her spirit lifts up with the tune, spreading kindness around the room. She's Katie Moonchild.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey Jenny. Welcome. I'm a little tired and frazzled. I apologize. Today last 5 days have been long for me. I have a very, very sick kitty cat. And hey Dolly, good to see you. And so it's like when he gets up and down off the bed, he walks across me, which is something he's always done, and it's never woken me up before. It does now. Partly because he gets right in my face and he goes, and then just enough for me to wake up and go, hey, buddy. And then he'll go over and lay down. He's really sick, you guys. It's like he hasn't eaten since Wednesday until this morning. So today I am filled with gratitude because that is a positive turnaround for him. He's very sensitive to noise, though, I've noticed this morning. So I've been trying to keep my music down and all that. Thank you, Janet. Hi. Hey, Mosshole. Good to see you. So I've been trying to just kind of keep the energy quiet and keeping myself very creative so I don't like dink around, mess with him all the time because I love that guy. I don't want him to get where every time I come near him, he wants to run away because I'm going to like shove a syringe or something in his mouth or, poor guy. He's 15. So the card of the day today told me when I got it, I always do it a day ahead of time and post it so that it's there at midnight on Instagram, right? So when I got that card, I didn't know if he was going to pull through or not. And so the card told me, no matter how hard it is to grieve, let it go. He was a gift. He is a gift. He is my familiar. And if the universe wants to call him home, the universe can call him home. And I told the universe, if you're going to do it, don't let him suffer. Do it soon. And it's not because I'm suffering. It's because he just looks so pitiful. He's 15, and he's normally my 30-pound cat. And he might weigh 15 pounds right now. So, but I have to have a shout out. Miss Jeannie Marie, Four Paws Acupuncture. You guys, if you have pets that you adore, go check out her channel. She will help you so much with your animals. She's an acupuncturist who specializes in doing acupuncture on animals. She works for a vet in Salem, Massachusetts, and she's also a certified herbologist. So she can tell you the natural remedies as well as maybe if you're like me and can't really afford a lot from a vet. I know a lot of the natural remedies as well. I was a vet tech, so I kind of know what you got to watch. Electrolytes, right, Jenny? So he gets a syringe, like I said, force and stuff. I have a mixture that I made that's vitamin B, salt, sugar, vitamin C, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, Salem's a really cool town, and she's a cool person. Really cool person. So go check Jenny out. What she suggested, just in a video, I was just watching her video yesterday. She's doing a video card of the day now every day. And with her first one yesterday, she suggested that if you're feeling stressed out or your pets are stressed out for any reason, use Rescue Remedy. And I went, oh my God, I have some of that in the medicine cabinet. She said, put it on their ears. You can put it in their water. You can put it on their paws. It calms them down and it helps kind of kick in the immune system. It's cool stuff. And it's flower essences. So I'm like, I forgot about this stuff. When I was really bad with fibromyalgia, I swore by Rescue Remedy, I I couldn't even go to the dang grocery store without doing some of that stuff first. So I put some of that on his ear, right, in front of his ear last night, rubbed it in, and he fought back, which was huge. And today he's hungry. So thank you, Jeannie Marie. I think it's working. Anyway, I'm ready to do this show. Willow's sleeping, he's resting, and I'm ready to get this going. How about you guys? Good to see you all. It really is. I needed to see you. I've been going a little stir crazy. I want to stick my head outside for very long, for obvious reasons. I got real creative though. It's amazing when you're stressed and maybe you should bathe in it. Rescue Remedy is incredible. I put a drop of it because it comes with a little. I should go in the bedroom and go get it. Comes in a little eyedropper, and you only need like 4 drops under your tongue. I had a friend that was dying of breast cancer, and she swore by this stuff because I don't know if you know when you go metastatic breast cancer, it has a tendency to settle in your spine, and that's extremely painful. And so, uh, yeah, that was the only way she could breathe some days was to just about do a whole bottle of Rescue Remedy to get her through the day. It's awesome stuff. Yeah, I've been real creative. I've been making coasters. How about that one? With the copper edge. There's a whole video coming out on that one. And then this one I just did the unmolding on before we went live a while ago. Kind of a grayish, oh come on, there we go, grayish lavender green. And this is one of the ones that Sin sent me. Remember the unboxing that I did with all the lovely stuff? It's one of the molds she sent me. Thank you, Sin. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with this technique. It's fun. So, thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Where do you get the Rescue Remedy? Try any health food store or, gosh, I believe you can get it at Walgreens. I know for sure you can get it on Amazon. They have it in all kinds of different sizes. They have it for pets. They have it in lozenges if you don't want to do the drops. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff, especially if you're sick or you're overwhelmed. I'm not a doctor, but I am telling you how it has affected me, and it really has helped me. And like I said, it's just flower essences. Uh, things like marigold and the juices from flower. They distill the flower and take that and box, who's the company, BA, just like the um, composer, Box flower essences. If you want to do a search for that, you'll find it. And a lot of other stuff. It's really cool. It's a whole nother way of healing besides Reiki and yeah, crystals. Yeah. So yeah, box flower essence. Thank you, Mossel. You rock. Oh, Mossel. That's not Mossel. That's Dolly. Dolly, you're awesome. Yes, I highly recommend it. And it's not expensive. And it is a really small bottle, but you only need 4 little drops under your tongue or in a glass of water. Put it in your coffee if you want. Put in whatever beverage you like if you don't want to taste it. It doesn't taste bad. It's not the most interesting taste because it's distilled. So it does have a little bit of alcohol taste in it. But it's not like it's going to be enough to mess up a sobriety or something like that. So, yeah, we all rock. That's what I wanted to get across today. That's the theme of the show. I'm having a tough time. And I get to pull cards for you guys because Spirit's the only thing that's keeping me up, keeping me going, keeping me happy right now. And it's just because I'm so focused on being grateful. So let's find out what our 100 mindfulness prompt is today. I on purpose didn't do it ahead of time, even though I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled all my cards. I did, I have to admit, pull the stone, but okay. I love it. This is idea space today. Science is the belief in the ignorance of experts. It's all theory, isn't it? That's by Richard Feynman, Feynman. Challenge what's accepted. Bring forward an alternative that leads to a better world. So, does it mean that is it going to make it a better world if we find out that yeah, the Anunnaki were really and truly space travelers? I watched a video today, or not, yeah, that was earlier, way like 3 o'clock this morning. Dolores Cannon. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm going, Dolores Cannon's been dead for like 20 years. What the hell? AI. And I'm going, okay, bye. Because I don't trust what the information they're giving me just because they can clone her voice and tell it to me. I listened to part of it. Most of it was right. I mean, most of it I concur, but I just felt really, really, really uncomfortable because it wasn't her. You didn't show her. I like the videos of her where she's sitting there. It is her. It's from the archive of her. So yeah, yeah. I think I'll just back right on out of here. These AI channels with all their stupid lists and stuff. Because this channel repeated, one of them was talking about what your different color eyes you have, what they mean. And she repeated green eyes it repeated green eyes 3 times. Like, apparently this person who has this channel probably has green eyes. Crazy. That's what I hate. And then all of a sudden, like in the middle one, they'll mispronounce all the real common words. And it's like, this AI doesn't even know English. Wow. Not learning well. Not learning well at all. So anyway, be careful. I got it loud and loud and loud and loud and clear. And it's funny because I'm reading yesterday and he got it loud and clear. Not just that we're telling you not, if you don't want to watch the news, don't. We're telling you, be careful when you do, with what you hear, because it could be completely a concoction of crap. It's hard to know the truth, and that's on both sides right now, because we have this faction on the left that is trying to defeat us. And something tells me it's not just select people who want the world to go back to the way it was. They just don't understand that once we've come this far, we have changed. And because we have changed, the world will never be the way it was. The world changed too. And the world that MAGA wants, I have to bring it up, sorry. The world that MAGA wants never did exist, really. Maybe it did in a few states in the South, but for the rest of the country, the reason we all ran, I mean, my ancestors were they were direct sons of an earl who came to this country in 1693 to run from the crazy king because they had a price on their head because their dad was a traitor. They weren't, their dad was. They got exiled. They had a price on their head. Their dad was exiled, stripped of his Bob and John Erskine. He was a Jacobite. Stripped of his title and sent to France. Exiled to France. And a price was put on all of his descendants' heads. Didn't matter if they were male or female. He had 2 sons that came to the New World. One went north once they got here, and one went south. So I have lots of relatives. lots of relatives in Georgia from him, and lots of from them, and lots of relatives in Maine. And yeah, Maine is the brother I'm connected to. Okay, now you got my life history. Who gives a shit? Anyway, I go back a long ways in this country, is my point. And my people got run here by the king. So, no, no. Hi, Kathy G. Good to see you, darling. I promised myself I wasn't going to do this. I've watched readers lately who are just ranting and ranting and ranting before they start their cards, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not doing that today. Shh, shh, shh. Our card is one that will help us with that. Our stone is hematite. Isn't that a cool card? I don't know about you guys, but I do definitely need to feel anchored. And that's what hematite does. It's magnetic. It absorbs and radiates energy. It's a very, very special stone. Besides the fact that it looks like metal, but not really, you know? It has a Mohs hardness of 5 to 6.5. And it says in the book here, it says, anchor in. Hematite instructs whether it is your thoughts running rampant, your energy shooting off in 70 directions, or your spirit wanting to fly free from your skin. Hematite's message is the same: anchor in. Reach down into your being, find your core, and feel yourself connected to the heart of the earth. Let the iron in the planet's center sing to the iron in your blood, reminding you of your roots. Let the structure of this iron-rich stone support your thoughts and anchor your emotions so you can bring your best self forward and ripple that energy out to those around you. And that's what I'm asking of us to do today. As a group, as a community today, we're holding hands and we are generating energy. We are generating light, just like that behind me in the background. Not my background, but on the screen. I still got the shower curtain behind me. But still, that sun energy is in Mexico. Yeah, that light, that golden, beautiful light. Are you tired of hearing Joe Biden's old? Are you Are you tired of hearing all this political? I sure am. So I'm releasing that all because you know what? What we worry about, what we think about, what frustrates us, any of that about what's going on in the world that we can't control, all we can do is hold each other's hand and generate as much light as we can. So I want to use this group for that. There's 6 of us here. Whether you're lurkers or whether you're in the chat, I love you very much for being here because 6 people, power of 2, just 2 who want the same idea is dynamic and huge. That comes from Christianity. Wherever 2 gather in my name, there I am also. That is what Jesus taught, right? So, hey, there's 6 of us here. The power of us, 6, sounds great to me. Let that ripple effect go out. That was a cool card. Whew. Yeah. Let's see what the Crystal Bible says about hematite. I want a hematite bracelet, just with nothing else in it. I think in the stones that Sin gave me, I think I have some hematite in there. Oof, moldavite. Yeah. I almost put my Moldavite on today. And I thought, nah, that energy might be too much for my kitty. So I hung it back up. You have to be very careful there. Here come our diamond. Oh, and I love it. They show it and comes in the colors silver and red, but they show it in black. I love it. It is brain-like in appearance, red or gray when unpolished, shiny when polished, heavy. It comes in all sizes, and it is common. It comes from Britain, Italy, Brazil, Sweden, Canada, and Switzerland. Hematite attributes is particularly effective in grounding and protecting. Dingo. It harmonizes mind, body, and spirit. Used during out of body journeying, it protects the soul and grounds it back into the body. Dolly. The stone has a strong yang element and balances the meridians. Redness yin imbalances. That's interesting. It dissolves negatively and prevents it dissolves negativity and prevents negative energies from entering the aura, restoring peace and harmony into the body. That's cool. It says to use it at the base of the spine to facilitate spinal manipulation. Hold or place as appropriate for healing or calming. Hematite should not be used where inflammation is present or for long periods of time. So if you're going to wear a bracelet of hematite, don't make that a regular. Take it off. Only wear it when you're like feeling ill. It also says that hematite aids circulatory problems such as Raynaud's disease. The blood conditions such as anemia. It supports the kidneys in cleansing blood, and it regenerates tissue. Hematite stimulates the absorption of iron and the formation of red blood cells. It treats leg cramps, anxiety, and insomnia, and aids spinal alignment and fractures. Use as an elixir for fevers. This book is like fantastic. So much information in just a couple pages. I love this book. So yeah, hematite, you guys. You have hematite in your medicine bag? That's cool. I need to make a medicine bag. My medicine bag, I had some ylang ylang essential oil in beeswax, and I thought, no big deal. I'll stick it in my medicine bag and carry it home. Well, my medicine bag, little, small, suede little pouch, right? That I wear around my neck all the time. I don't wear it right now because I can't because of what happened. It would always land down in my in my cleavage, right? Well, you know what happens to warm honey, yeah, warm beeswax. Yeah, I smelled really strong and ylang-ylang in my lovely suede bag, and all the pretty little stones inside it were all just coated with lovely smelly wax. So I need to make a new medicine bag. You wear it around your neck in the shape of a butterfly. Oh, that's cool. I love hematite. I do too. Hematite and iron pyrite. I'm crazy about pyrite. I have been ever since I was a little girl. And I don't know why. I think it's because the first time I ever heard somebody call it fool's gold, I was like, ooh, it's pretend gold. I can fake people out with this stuff ever since I was a little girl. Because I can remember we'd come down like from Utah into Arizona for vacation. And we'd stop, to get gas or something, and Stuckies. Gosh, that's something I haven't thought of in a long time. Along the freeways and Highway 66 and I-40 and stuff, there were Stuckey's gas stations and souvenir junk shops. Yeah. And that's where I always would go and have to mess around with the hematite and the pyrite. Not amethyst. Those two. Says a lot about my childhood, I think. I think I needed the grounding as a kid, maybe? I know, kind of weird. Amethyst is my birthstone. I have everything in amethyst, though. It's everywhere in this house. But you know what? Yeah, it is. It's on this table here. I'm going, do I have? Because I put a bunch of them away. Anyway, after talking all about all that medical stuff, this is for entertainment purposes only and for our fun and enjoyment. Not meant to heal anybody unless you want to try it. Let me know if it works. Let's remember the stones. I decided rather than dumping them out since they make so much noise, I'll just reach into the bag. And then that way I can't see which stone is which anyway. First one, oh, cool. First one we get, I'll pull 3. First one I get is family. Next one. Oh, and it's the same color rock. How cool. Next one, believe. That's cool. Both those stones are the same color. The odds of that. Ooh, yes. Friends. I got goosebumps on that. Look at this. I'm not kidding you. Look at these 2 stones. Are they like the same color? Family, believe, friends. What have you got to tell us for a topic about these 3? Obviously, it's telling us that with those I'm getting from those 3 words to believe that you make your own family. The strongest family you have is the family that you create, not the family you came from. I guess that. Thank you for telling me that, considering I just told you my ancestors, how I came to the United States and how long I've been here. They don't have us in Ellis Island because I got here way before Ellis Island ever existed. My family, anyway. So, let's see. What do we need to know about family? Knowing that your friends can be more of your family than for me. My friends are my family because I don't have any other family. So there we go. I'm a firm believer in you pick your family because I got hair in my face. Because that's what you do. You really do. You know, you got friends that you'll be closer to than anybody else in your family, right? And you're lucky if you have a member of your family that is also a really dear friend. So let's see. Family believe in friends. Karma. Karma is the topic that goes with believing in family and friends. They have a huge part in your transformation. What are the 2 action cards we need to know about karma and family believing in family and friends? I'm changing the order of those a little because really, in this time of not knowing who to believe, the information that we're fed, and I mean it, we're fed it. Yeah. What are the 2 cards we need to know on this? That one. First card, excuse me. Many notes. Believe in the fact that the universe has this all worked out, has a plan. You're a part of the plan because it is your plan. It's your contract. You agreed to be here now. Wow, I'm looking, looks like my body disappeared. I'm all head and hands. Anyway, you disappeared. The universe is telling you, forget the news, forget your fears, because if you trust and believe in those you love, rely on them, together you'll figure it out because the universe is right there in your family and in your friends. And with me, it's the same. I call them you guys are my family. Dolly is literally my sister. Okay. Um, her holidays, I'm brought in on video or whatever with the family. So it's wonderful. I love it. Universe has given me that gift because the family that I had didn't feed me, didn't serve me. Dolly's family is lovable and wonderful and joyous and accepting. And you guys, oh my gosh, the kind of love that flows through the internet. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I am so grateful for the universe for this channel. Even though I struggle sometimes thinking, what the hell am I doing this for? Because I'm not growing. Eh, we couldn't have our intimate conversations if I was so big that the chat was flying through and you can't see what each other's saying. You know, you've been in those channels. So I'm happy right where we are. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to grow. I'm just saying today, this moment is where I'm trying to focus on because I don't know what the future holds. You don't know what the future holds. I know right now I'm comfortable, I'm cool, I'm safe, I'm fed, I have good drink to drink, lots of water, great friends. What more do I need? I have a roof over my head that is stable. When you get confused with the information's coming at you and you don't know what to believe, once you figure out what is the truth, this card, we got it last week too. You can almost see her a little better. Walk away in love. She's got a bottle of wine down here. She's holding on to it by the neck. And then on the other side over here is the glass, and she's holding it up. Like she's celebrating you as she's got her back turned to you as she's walking away. Instead of, if somebody comes at you, and I hear this so clearly, someone comes at you with a snarky attitude or, Biden's old, we need to get rid of him, or something that you don't agree with in any way, and it triggers you to like, your ego wants to get, woohoo, light up the sky is angry. That's their intention. No, that's their intention. And as soon as you get into that mode, they're in control. Do you want that kind of negative in control? I sure don't. So the best thing to do when someone says snarky something like that at them is go, okay, and walk away. Just walk away. Don't argue. Don't engage. Just go, okay, and walk away. Benny Loco, my darling, good to see you. You know what? What do? You pack up all your cares and woes, and here I go singing low. Bye bye, Blackbird. I love you. Benny, you guys need to check her out on Instagram and stuff. She's like driving down the road, singing with the radio, and it's always, you know, the 60s and 70s. And I love you, darling. It's so good to see you. I pulled another rock. Let's find three more. We need three more. First one, wealth. Next one goes good with wealth. Courage. This is interesting. Say it, bye, babe. Ah, wow. Yes. Last one is blessed. And I got the message out of that. the sentence it's saying is, have courage for blessed wealth. What does that mean to you? Does that mean money to you? Does that mean spirit to you? What does that mean to you? Let's see. Let's see what we get from the Take What You Need deck. Oop, helps if you show it where they can see it and not just see a glare. Blessed courage wealth. Because wealth seems to be, I know I've sure been a lot angry with a lot of really wealthy people. Because I don't know what world they live in. It sure as shit ain't mine. Sorry. Nothing. And I've known and worked with some very, very wealthy people in my past. They didn't act like these people. Maybe they did, and I just didn't know. Because, hey, I've always been in a service industry. Got great pleasure out of serving people like the vice president of RJ Reynolds. Because let me tell you, they give good tips. So, and what I was doing wasn't anything wrong. So, make the men happy. Ah, hey, and Tarot ass backwards. Good to see you too, you guys. Awesome. So, for blessed courage of wealth. For courage, that's it. Courage of blessed wealth. That's what it was. Well, that didn't make sense. What did I say it was? Put your rocks down in your right order. Courage. Sorry. Make you go deaf. Courage. Blessed wealth. Do you have courage for the abundance coming towards you? Huh? Do you? Let's see what the card says. Okay. Your instincts are good. You know the way. You know the way to abundance. Have the blessed courage to go for it. Quit holding back and quit limiting yourself. Doesn't matter which direction you want to look. North, south, east, or west. The answer's inside you. It's not outside. So you're the compass. It's up to you. Oh my goodness. What a cool card. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do one more card. Courage. Blessed wealth. You have courage to really live in abundance? Mm. How many of you really do have that kind of courage? I would sure like to try it. Oh, no, I live in abundance. I'm so grateful today. Yeah, allow yourself to enjoy what you have. Worked hard to earn. Allow yourself to enjoy what you have worked so hard to earn. Yeah. Wow. Let's do some more of these stone thingies. This is kind of cool. Only the second time I've used these. This is fun. Get one from the bottom. Freedom. We are worthy of what we receive. Get rid of that imposter syndrome because it's lying to you. Wow. Next one. Hope. I can't believe this. There's no way. Love. So we got freedom, hope, and love. And I don't care what order you want to put those three in. Freedom is the hope of love. Love and freedom or hope. Yeah, however you want to put those. Wow. Okay. Do a mindful message on those from the Mindful Messages deck. Mm, Freedom, hope, and love. You know what I'm calling those? Those are our intentions. Together in this group, as we hold hands and shine our light as bright as we can together, because we're holding our hands brightly, that's what we're spreading. We are spreading freedom, hope, and love today. I can walk proudly with that. I walk proudly with whatever Spirit tells me, because I wouldn't know. Okay, what do we get? Wow, thank you, Spirit, so much. Got the Together card. Lock your arms, hold hands. I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength in unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not work, it is powerful. No man is an island. You can't do it by yourself. I don't care how strong you think you are, you can't do it alone. We need each other. Together, we thrive. Divided, we dive. That's the message of this channel. My goodness. So, freedom, hope, and love are the things we are spreading. That's what our light is spreading. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to get out of the dive. If you're going to dive, dive into the flow. Take a deep dive into flow, but get out of the rest of it. Get out of that lower energy, that negative. This isn't going to work. That's not going to work. I want to tell you, if you're tired of hearing news media again, but if you're tired of mainstream media trying to divide the Democrats, there's a reason. There's a reason for that. Trump sells. Biden doesn't. Biden's boring. He's working. He's helping people. That's good stuff. That doesn't sell viewership. You know, we're those of us who have YouTube channels like Benny and Dolly and Tarot Ask Backwards. We know the game. We know how hard we have to work to get you guys to look at us. Imagine what it's like on network TV. Or you got $1 million people all trying to get the louder than the other guy to get you to watch that guy. It's the same game we play here in YouTube. It's not that hard to figure out. And especially when you look at the list of the donors, CEOs of every single one of the networks. They're all Trump donors. So why do they tend to lean towards not spreading his stuff or making him sound scandalous? I'd rather make Biden be too old. It's an inside job. Anyway, I love this card. Freedom, hope, and love comes because I am a patient listener and an effective communicator. That means you don't pop off. Somebody pops off at you, I used to love it when I could go out with a mask on because people would, criticize me for having on my mask. And I could, just look at them with blank eyes and because I'm sticking my tongue out at them underneath the mask. I can't do that now. Of course, they don't accost me like they did when I had my mask on. I haven't been out a lot either. I mean, medical, yeah, and they don't do that to you in the medical field. So I was very careful with other patients who I said what to. So I'm a patient listener. What makes me a good listener? What makes me a good communicator? What can I do to become an even better listener and communicator? What can sometimes get, this font on these cards are weird. What can sometimes get in my way of being a good listener or communicator? Mm. See, isn't that a screwy font? Hey, it could be worse. It could be written in white, and then I wouldn't be able to see it on top of the clouds. You see that a lot. A lot. So, yeah. The next one I get out of that is I choose to be the best version of myself today. Talk about a powerful message. You figured out the bullshit years ago, waiting for others to catch up. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've always known that um I actually when I was working on getting my master's, I had to, as an assignment for school, I had to interview one of the newscasters or someone in the entertainment business. So, that can be somebody who writes jingles for an advertising firm, just interview someone that is in the business. So, there's a newscaster here that is also a really good photographer. And I've been painting his paintings for years, or his photographs for years. So I shot him an email and asked him for school if I could email him. He was like, absolutely, sure. Come to find out, when CNN was first starting, they recruited him to work for them, and he turned them down at the time because he didn't think there would be the viewership. He ended up coming here and worked here for over 40 years. So in this small little town. But he was a man that before, when CNN recruited him, he had been to Vietnam as a reporter, independent reporter and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of cool to interview him. But when he told me that CNN recruited him, and when he went and interviewed with them, he told them no. I was like, you did what? I said, how do you feel about that now? He says, I'm really glad I did. Hey, Ron, good to see you. He said he's really glad he did, because how much CNN has changed people's lives, and not necessarily for the better. So, hey, yeah. Oh, I want this card. This is our theme for the day. Besides the fact that we're holding on, we're holding hands and spreading our light and our love. Um, Today, strive for progress, not perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. It's an impossible goal. I love it. Look at that cloud. Pointing up, man. Keep looking up. Keep looking up. Stop looking down. What are 3 things I did this week? Oh, this will be good for the end of the week. What are 3 things that I did this week that will bring me closer to where I want to be in 5 years? What are 3 ways I've changed since this time last year? Wow. Do I ever struggle with perfectionism? How do I overcome this? Become a resin artist. Sorry. Because if you're a perfectionist, it'll teach you. No. Resin and the resin gods do it their own way. All I do is pour and mix up the pretty colors. And whether it does that pretty pattern or not, is completely up to the resin gods. You've seen some of my disasters, so these are coming some of my pretty ones. So this is a pretty one. These are 2 videos I'm just getting ready to finish putting up for you guys. I love this one. This one reminds me of latte. But then when you turn it sideways, there's a little pink sparkle in there. Kind of fun. Up close, you can't. The camera does not do these things justice. But there you go. That's what I've been doing and getting myself all addicted in lately. I could think of a lot worse things, couldn't you? So, you guys, did you all have a good holiday weekend? I hope. I hope. Mine was long, but that's because of my kitty. And I thank you all for prayers for my boy. You know, he's my familiar. I gave up. I didn't give up. I told the universe I could, whatever the universe decided, of course I'm going to have to live with, but I will go with, and I will understand, and I will honor, even though it'll rip my heart out, I will understand. So, anyhow, you guys, we need a card from Spirit, and I don't want to pull it from any one of these decks. Let me grab another deck. What should we do? Good night. Let's see. How about Wisdom of the Oracle? Does that sound like a good deck for a card for us? Colette Baron Reed. I don't know what I did before when I had all my decks stacked all over the place and stuff before I got this bookshelf over here. I'll show it to you in just a second. I don't know what I did before. Well, I probably got 15 more decks since then. Let's see, what do we need? A card for all of us, please. So good to see you, Ron. I hope you're well. My buddy. Good to see you. Okay. You know how I do this, right? I pull up from the middle and see how those cards stand up? And we get 2 cards. So we get 2 cards from Spirit today. That's how I pull. That way, I don't know how to do it anyway, but I never can stack a deck because I pull the cards out from whatever sticks in the middle. And the cards are... Ooh. I'm going to give you this one first. Come to the edge. This is like the Fool card. We are in the ending stages. It's a 9 card. We are in the finishing of this. You're well and busy? Awesome. Awesome. As long as you're happy busy. Come to the edge. You're being asked to not just dip your toe in, like I said in Saturday Solutions. We're being asked to make a deep dive into what you believe. Stand up for what you believe. It doesn't matter if it's what other people believe or not, because it serves you in your path, in your walk. All those lovely rose petals. I like those. They're also hearts, if you really look. See? This is saying, yeah, feeling overwhelmed? That's because you're being asked to come to the edge. But, ooh, yes, be wary of the secrets hidden in the moon. Be the observer. There's secrets that are coming out that are going to flip our heads. And instead of being the receiver of the information, be the observer. Watch it and try to make no judgment. I know that's really hard to do. Try to be neutral. Hey, Stony Baker, good to see you. Try to be neutral. You got a YouTube channel where you have everybody in there that, they're from all different parts of the political spectrum and everybody's getting along. Keep it that way right now. Do everything you can to keep it that way right now. Because together, even when I say together we will thrive, I'm talking completely as a country, because a house divided cannot stand. And we are so divided. It's even the division is not coming from our country. It's coming from outside sources trying to influence our country so they can take it over from the inside out. It's that simple. So be the observer. Do not automatically accept everything you're told, because there's lies and secrets behind that moon. And as the full moon comes around on the 21st, they're going to be coming out. And they're going to make your hair curly like mine today. Yeah. Silence and observation. Yeah. And thoughts, Tony. There's secrets coming out. And they're going to change some people's minds, I think, on a few things. Betty and Stony, I love you too. So, what we're being asked to is really be ready to come to the edge and be the observer, because I have a feeling that's how close it's going to come. But we got to hold on to each other, reach out to each other, because our strength is in our light and in our love and in our being able to access each other. Even if we don't have YouTube in this chat to do this, we have it in our hearts. We have it in our minds, because our souls are connected. Because we are family friends. All of us in here, we're all friend family. We're here for each other, and we feel safe being here. And I am so glad and so happy that we're all safe here. Troll-free zone. Hey, Ron and I, as moderators, get ourselves in trouble in other channels when we moderate, because we're both so quick, we're hitting the button at the same time. So, hey, when we first started, YouTube first started doing live streams, and I first started being a moderator, I used to work out all my frustrations was in knocking out trolls. So, but now, goodness sakes, it's a whole different story. Hey, at least YouTube made it so that we can set it so we don't get the Russian bots anymore telling us we're going to hell. Yeah, if you believe in hell. I don't, but that's okay. I think we make that right here. Cool. Getting ready for Benny and Diane cast. Ears open. Cool beans, girl. Cool beans. Go over and check out Benny. And if you're on Instagram, go over and check out Benny too, because Benny Loco Urbexer, she does, let's go in the desert and check out abandoned places and stuff. Yeah. A little bit of, she's fun, you guys. Matter of fact, Benny, you need to come on, join me one of these days. Come join me some morning and we'll just make everybody laugh. What do you think? Or we can just do our own live stream and do it pop up whenever it surprises them. I love that idea. Yeah, come by and say hi to her. Benny's a blast. She's a love. Anyway, you guys, you know what? We're at that hour time. And I gotta go check on my boy, my kitty kitty. He's pretty quiet, so of course that's all he's been lately. Except he did beg me for food, and he did eat. So didn't eat a lot, but maybe 2 or 3 bites. But that's 2 or 3 bites that he didn't eat since Wednesday. So no, Stony, I'm doing that this afternoon. Actually, um, it's been so hot, and I've been so preoccupied with a sick kitty cat that I just went and turned the lights off. I figured it isn't going to hurt it to be in the dark for 24 or 48 hours. So, I mean, there's not hardly any leaves left on it. It all is poor plants, just all buds. It's that's all that's left on the top. One of them, I kid you not, it's that big. That big. It's stacked that much. And I'm going, when are you going to stop stacking? You keep putting out them little white hairs. Quit it, quit it, quit it. And finally, we're in week 10, and it went, I'm not so thirsty now. Hell, it's so hot that I can't keep the humidity up and all that. So it's like, yeah, whether I want to harvest or not, I got to. So it's a good thing it's ready. It's ready. Sugar Black Rose, Benny. Sugar Black Rose. I am really excited to taste her. I got 30 more days yet. Well, 30 days in a week, because it'll take probably, because next week we have thunderstorms all week, so it'll be humid. So we'll get a low, slow cure and low, slow dry. So yeah, it'll be a good deal. Yeah, it'll be a good deal. Oh, I said I would show you my cards. I just have one or two. There. Want a deck of cards? Yeah. So it's pretty easy for me to jump up and say, I'll take this one. We'll use this one. Anyway, you guys, so good to see you all. Thank you. You really helped my spirits a lot today. Just your energy being here with me. I do ask that you do pray for my boy. However it works out, I'm prepared and yeah. That was your kitty? Aw, Bean, huh? Aw. Well, that's Willie, Stony. He hasn't eaten since Wednesday. So, well, he did this morning. So I'm taking that as he's getting better. But he's lost half his weight. He's no longer a 30-pound big old Maine Coon. He's a skinny guy. Looks like a little old man cat. Sounds like a little old man cat. It's like he all of a sudden overnight turned 15. Happens when you turn 15. He was 15 in April, though. So both of them are. And I didn't realize when I got 2 cats from the same litter that the odds are I was going to lose them both in the same year. I didn't even think about that. I can't have that. No. Universe? No. I didn't sign that contract, and if I did, I'm erasing my name. Oh, thanks you guys for being here. I love you all so much. I really do. Yeah, he's my bud. So, you guys, have a great day today. I know you lost. And Nectar. Okay. Yesterday I made peace with it, so um, rescue remedy is all I gotta say. You got a sick cat, you got a sick kid, you are sick. Get a bottle of that stuff. It's great. It I don't know how or why it works, but it helps with stress, it helps with fevers. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so don't swear my words on it. Just get a bottle and give it a try. You can get it at Walgreens. Rescue remedy. made by Box, like the guy that made Ode to Joy. Anyway, you guys, I love you. We'll see you next time. I gotta have to go check on my little boy. He's, I'm sure he's ready to call it a day. So am I. So we'll take care. Bye bye now.